boys and girls, and welcome to another day of learning. My name is Teacher Anika. What is your name? I hoped you answered in a complete sentence. Nevertheless, today we are going to be looking at a few sight words. But just before we look at those sight words, you know what I like. I like to see you exercise those finger muscles. So I want you to grab your book, grab your pencil, and of course your eraser. Head up your two names. Whatever day it is, I want you to write the name of the day and the name of the month. When you're finished with that, we're going to get straight into our sight words. Welcome back! Are you finished? Great! I hope you had neat handwriting and you took your time to form your letters properly. I'm trusting that you do. Let's get into our sight words. We're going to look at some simple words, so it's nothing for you to be scared about. We're going to start very slow. I'm going to say the words 2 times and then you can repeat after me. Look at the word on your screen. That word is like. Yes, that's the word like. L-I-K-E, like. L-I-K-E, like. I know you like all sorts of things. Now we're going to look at the sentence below. And it reads, I like to eat banana. I like to eat banana. Look at the word once more, and I want you to write this word quickly inside of your book. Like. L-I-K-E. Completed? All right, so we're going to move to the next sight word. And this is a simple one as well. T-O-2. T-O-2. Just 2 letters. Now we use this word every day in so many sentences. I'm sure you use it as well. Let's look at a sentence with the word to. We are going to the zoo. We are going to the zoo. Have you ever visited the zoo? I saw lots of animals there. Great. So we are going to the zoo. T-O-2. Write that quickly inside of your book, and then we're going to move to the next sight word. The next sight word that we're going to be looking at is a catchy one. S-E-E-C, like I see with my eyes. S-E-E-C. Let's read the sentence below. Can you see the flowers? I'm asking a question. Can you see the flowers? Now, in that sentence, you can see the sight word S-E-E, which is see. Write the word see on your line neatly. Make sure your letters are sitting on the line. And I don't want them touching each other. So you're going to leave a little space between each letter, but ensure that the entire word is written neatly on the line. So do that quickly, and we're going to move forward to the next sight word. Great. The next sight word that I can see spells A-L-L. Do you know what word that is? Listen to the sounds of the letters. A-L-L. That's the word all. A-L-L, all. Let's look at the sentence below. They are all in the bus. They are all in the bus. Inside of the sentence, you can see the sight word all. A-L-L, all. So go right ahead, write your sight word on the line, and then we're going to move forward. Are we forming those letters properly? I hope so. Let's go to the next sight word. Now, this word is used very often in sentences and also questions. We use this word every single day. Look on the screen and tell me if you know what that word is. A-N-D. A-N-D. That word that you're seeing there is the word and. Yes, and. A-N-D, and. Let's look at the sentence below. The boy and the girl are happy. The boy and the girl are happy. We're talking about the boy and the girl. I would like you to write that sight word before we move on to the next sight word. Take your time, form your letters properly, and then we're going to move forward. You need to write a bit fast. Don't want you to write too slow, and then we're finished, and then you're not. All right? So write the word A-N-D on your line, and then we're going to move on to the next sight word. Got it? Great. Look at the next sight word on the screen. This is another familiar sight word that is used almost every day. A-R-E. I heard somebody said it. A-R-E-R. A-R-E-R. Let's look at a sentence below. The boy and the girl are happy. I know it's the same sentence that we used before, but this time it's a different sight word. Before, we were looking at the sight word and, the boy and the girl. But this time, we're looking at the sight word are. The boy and the girl are happy. We're talking about more than one, so we're using are. Go ahead and write A-R-E-R on your line. Ensure you take your time when you are forming your letter E. We don't want it to be looking like a letter C. So you have to ensure that you make your stroke out and then you go up and around. Form your letter properly, and then we're going to move on to the next sight word. Are you ready? Okay. The next sight word that we're going to be looking at is the word yer. Y-O-U-R, yer. Y-O-U-R, yer. Let's look at a sentence with the sight word yer. Your bag is pretty. Your bag is pretty. Y-O-U-R, yer. Take your time, write your letter Y neatly. Your O, your U, and R for the word yer. And then we're going to move forward. You do not have to write the sentences. You're only writing the sight words. So write that quickly, and then we're going to go forward and see what's the next sight word we're having. Are you getting it? Okay, remember, if you make a mistake, that's the reason we have an eraser. Rub it out, rewrite it so that it can look neat and clean. And remember, when you're rubbing out, I don't need to see it anymore. You have to do it clean. And then you rewrite your word. Or if it's just one letter, rewrite your letter. We want our work to look neat and nice. All right? Look on the screen. We have a big sight word. What do you think that sight word is? That sight word is around. Around. A-R-O-U-N-D, around. A-R-O-U-N-D, around. Let's read the sentence below. The ribbon is around the tree. The ribbon is around the tree. A-R-O-U-N-D, around. So go ahead and write that large sight word on the line before we can move forward. Take your time. I want you to note that all the common letters, or the little letters, they have the same height. And only letter D is a tall letter. So ensure you're writing it the same way. We don't want them long, short, tall, fat, big. Ensure you're writing them and they look exactly the same as the one on the screen. Are you completed? Remember I said you have to write a little fast. The next sight word that I can see on the screen spells V-E-R-Y. V-E-R-Y. What do you think that word is? That word is very. Yes, very. Let's look at a sentence with the sight word very. The man is very tall. The man is very tall. V-E-R-Y, very. Go ahead and write the word very inside of your book and ensure that you write your letter Y properly. Completed? I hope so. I have another sight word for you. That sight word is C-O-M-E. Sounds familiar? That's the word come. C-O-M-E, come. Let's look at a sentence with the sight word come. He promised to come and he didn't come. He promised to come and he didn't come. C-O-M-E, come. Take your pencil and go ahead and write the word come. I hope you completed all the sight words. But just if you didn't, let's go back over the sight words. I will call them and I want you to repeat them after me. You can look inside of your book or you can pay attention to the screen. And you're going to say it after me. Ensure that you're saying them correctly or the word that you're seeing inside of your book is the exact word that is showing on the screen. Are we ready? So let's go back to the first one. The first one should be like. So say that word after me. Like. All right. Now if you're going to say it, I need to hear you. I don't want you to scream, but you have to pitch your voice. Like. Okay, let's look at the other one. You should have to. Let me hear you. To. Great. Next, you should have the word see. Say the word after me. See. Okay, I like that. I can hear you. The next word after see would be all. All. Say the word after me. All. Awesome. After the word all, you should have the word and. Say the word after me. And. All right. The word after and would be are. Say the word after me. Are. Good job. Then we have your. Your. Repeat. Your. Great. After your would be the big sight word. Around. Around. Say the word after me. Around. Great. The next word should be very. Very. Say the word after me. Very. Great. Remember, I need to hear you. The next word is the word come. Say the word after me. Come. All right. You did an awesome job. So this is what I want you to do for me. Since I read my sentences, I would like you to take your time. You can have your mother, your father, or maybe your brother or sister help you to make some sentences using these sight words. If you cannot use all of them, at least try to use 4 of them to make sentences. You can either write them down or you can just say them. But remember, when we're writing or making sentences, we have to ensure that the sentence makes complete sense. So we just can't say, I want to go. Where do you want to go? Right? So we need complete sentences. So you're going to do that for me until we meet again. Take your time, continue to write, continue to speak, not too quiet, but not too loud, and practice spelling those sight words so that you can get better at reading, writing, and spelling. So until the next time I see you again, this is Teacher Anika saying, take care.